Most people don't even realize that they've put their life on hold. It happens quietly. You tell yourself you're just being practical, that now isn't the right time, that things will make sense once something else is in place. After the move, after the promotion, after the relationship, after you feel more confident, after you become someone else. So the present becomes a corridor, a place you pass through, not a place you live. And without noticing, you turn your own life into a waiting room. Waiting feels responsible. It feels mature. It feels like patience. But psychologically, waiting often isn't patience at all. It's avoidance disguised as preparation. We wait because the future feels cleaner than the present. It hasn't failed us yet. It hasn't disappointed us yet. The future holds promise. The present holds complexity. So we tell ourselves that real life hasn't started yet, that we're still warming up, still getting ready, still assembling the conditions that will finally make everything click. The problem is that the mind is built to chase, not to arrive. We are wired to believe that satisfaction lives just beyond our reach, that once we get there, things will settle. But there is a moving target. When something finally happens, when you reach the milestone, achieve the goal, or get the thing you wanted, the feeling fades faster than expected. Not because the achievement was meaningless, but because the brain adapts. What once felt extraordinary becomes normal. What once felt like the beginning becomes the background. So the mind immediately looks forward again. This creates the illusion that life hasn't started yet, that it's always about to begin, just one step ahead. Over time, this mindset extracts a cost. When you live as if your life hasn't begun, you stop inhabiting it. You delay joy until conditions are perfect. You delay risk until certainty appears. You delay presence until anxiety goes away. But anxiety doesn't disappear on its own. Confidence doesn't arrive in advance. Clarity doesn't precede action. They emerge from engagement. And when engagement is postponed long enough, life starts to feel flat. Not tragic, just dull. People describe it as feeling stuck, even when nothing is technically wrong. They're busy, they're functional, they're surviving, but they're waiting. Modern life intensifies this feeling. You're constantly shown other timelines, other lives, other versions of success. Every scroll introduces another possibility you didn't choose. This creates a quiet dissatisfaction, the sense that you're behind or early or somehow out of sync. When everything is an option, commitment feels like loss. So instead of choosing and inhabiting a path, you hover. You keep your bags packed just in case. There's also fear beneath the waiting. Fear that if you start now, this is it. That if you fully inhabit your life, there will be no dramatic turning point later to save you. Waiting keeps hope abstract. It allows you to believe that something extraordinary is still coming, that the best version of your life is still untouched. But hope without movement slowly becomes denial. At some point, waiting turns into grief, not loud grief. Quiet grief, grief for time that passed unnoticed, for conversations you meant to have later, for versions of yourself that never got invited into the present. Many people don't regret what they did. They regret what they kept postponing. Stopping the wait doesn't require a dramatic reinvention. It requires something harder. presence. Presence means letting go of the idea that life begins after you're ready. It means recognizing that readiness is not a feeling. It's a consequence of action. Presence means allowing this version of your life, imperfect, unresolved, unfinished, to count, not as a placeholder, as the thing itself.